Welcome back to the Bobcat Hockey Coaches Show on Super Talk 1270. Paul Teeple here with you until the hour of 6 p.m. live from the Tap-In Tavern on Memorial Highway in snowy and bitterly cold Bismarck, North Dakota. Glad that you are with us. Lane Fladeby gets the next couple of segments off. Our second segment is always devoted to talking to our players. Coming up in a moment, Cooper Haar will be joining me, the red-hot rookie from California. But first is second-year Bobcats winger from Asker, Norway, Tobias Fladeby back with us on the Coaches Show. Toby, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's going really good. How about you, Paul?
Not too bad at all. First of all, did you have a good Christmas?
Oh, yeah, I had a really nice Christmas. Enjoyed spending some time with my family. I have a couple of days off, and it was just really nice being back in Norway for a week.
How stressful was last week with all the travel craziness going on? I know that you had some problems getting into town on time, among others on the team. How stressful was that for you?
A little bit, but at the same time, we just got to focus on the next game, and we can't make excuses that we didn't get back in time and get that much work together. We just got to go out there and work hard and try and do our best.
It seems like work together is going to be a big thing because so many new faces on this team. Not only were there affiliate players last week in Jacob Marty and Shane Brancato, but since the beginning of last month, 4 new faces on the team. Michael Mahan and Mitch Walensky, you had a chance to play a couple weeks with those guys. But then Cam Smith comes in from Northeast over Christmas, and right after Christmas, the team signs on Mate Murin from the Slovak U20 team. Some new faces. How has it been kind of getting those guys up to speed since they haven't had the first 3 months of the season to work with you guys?
Well, I think they look really good and sharp in practice. They're really good guys too. They're nice to get along with, and I think we'll do great now that they can learn our systems and stuff like that. But they look like really good players that work hard.
It seems like this week will be better to be able to have a full week of practice for all of the new guys, not just for them, but also for you guys to be able to get on the same page with 2 huge games against Aberdeen in the Wilderness.
Oh yeah, for sure. It always helps getting a good week of practice. We've been working hard so far this week and preparing good for the games this weekend, and I think we're really ready to go here.
I feel like you're a little bit spoiled. Last year, your first season with the Bobcats, not a bad winter at all. This winter has been horrendous. Is it worse than even what you see in Norway?
Oh yeah, I'm from down south in Norway, so we don't get that bad of a winter. It was more compared to last year. We get snow and stuff, but never as cold as minus 10, 15. That's way too much for me. I don't like it, but it is what it is.
It's kind of cool. We're talking about Mate Murin, a guy who came in at Christmas. And this is a guy that's also committed to AIC just like you. Kind of cool that you guys get to play together not only this year, but the next 4 years afterward.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool that he's playing here. And we get to know him a little bit better. And we will be spending the next 5 years together. And hopefully that will be a good time.
And you and I already talked a lot about your commitment to AIC, but I think it's so cool because it is American International College. It's kind of become a cool landing spot for import players like yourself, like Mate, like Patrick Demmel a year ago.
Oh yeah, for sure. They have I think they have around 6 imports players right now, and then adding me and Mate to the roster next year will be 8 imports players there, and it's just a really good place I've heard for imports to come in. The way they play the game there is really similar to European play, and they take good care of us in school there, so the English and everything. So I think that will be a great 4 years.
How has this season kind of compared to last season for you? I know there's no World Juniors break for you this year. How is this year, just with the Bobcats anyways, kind of compared to last year in terms of consistency?
It's been a little bit harder this year since we haven't been winning as much games as we did last year. We almost won everything there was, but I think we have a great group here, and this second half we for sure will put up some better results than we did before Christmas.
And I think a big part of that with the training base you guys have, because you went through it a year ago, but it seems like this franchise is always a better second half team, and a lot of that is because no one is better conditioned than you guys. How big of a role is that going to play, knowing that the base that you guys have from Mike Solway and Sanford Power dating back to August now?
Oh, for sure, it's going to help a lot. We have worked consistently this half of the season here. We've been working really hard in the gym, skating a lot on the ice. So we're feeling really good shape now and just ready to get this second half going.
Second half starts in earnest on Friday in Aberdeen before coming back home to the Minnesota Wilderness. You guys are struggling against both of these teams. Let's start with Aberdeen. What does the team need to do to have better results in the last 3 games against the Wings?
Play a little bit harder on the defensive side, get pucks in, get pucks out, play the game simply. They're a really fast team, and they're really good at scoring out their chances, so we need to just bear down and eliminate as many chances as we can and score on our chances, basically.
It almost sounds like the same kind of game plan might be necessary against a super fast team like the Wilderness, who comes to town here on Saturday.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think we will have the kind of the same approach to that game. Just we need to work hard and play physical out there. We are a big team, and we need to use our size a little bit better.
So the first half of the season certainly didn't go to plan. What's the mindset right now in the locker room? Is it kind of determination, defiant? How are the guys feeling coming into January now?
I think the guys are feeling really eager to show everyone that what we really got in this team, and everyone seems really ready to go here and exciting to get the second season going.
Well, Toby, we thank you very much, as always, for sharing a little time. Good luck on Friday against the Wings, and then Saturday right back here against the Wilderness.
Thank you.
All right, that's Bobcats winger Tobias Fladeby. Our thanks to him. We remind you that the Bobcats are at home on Saturday night against the Minnesota Wilderness. You can buy and print your tickets online right now at bismarck.bobcats.com. But, of course, you can catch both Friday and Saturday's game right here on the radio home of Bobcat Hockey. Super Talk 1270. Pre-game coverage starts at 6:45 both nights. And if you like, you can also tune us in on the Radio Pup smartphone app. Just download Radio Pup and then go to the Bismarck Market and click on Super Talk 1270. We now say hello to first-year Bobcat winger from Huntington Beach, California. Cooper Haar joins us. Coop, how's it going?
It's going well, Teeple. How are you?
Not too bad at all. So, Huntington Beach down by San Diego, where the weather is always awesome. The obvious and dumb question is, how are you liking this week here in North Dakota?
It's a little colder than normal, but I tend to like the cold a little bit since we don't get it too much in California, so it's nice.
So for you lately, things have really started to come along. A big turning point, obviously, getting that goal against Austin before Christmas break. You've been so close for so long. How did it feel to just get that one off your chest?
It felt like I had a monkey on my back for so long, and finally getting that one, it was a great feeling, and can't wait to see where it goes from here.
And other than that, I've been picking up a lot of assists, earning some power play time as well. What has been kind of going right to get you to this position?
I think I've just been working really hard, in practice and then in games. I've been just working my tail off as best as I can, and it's just kind of turned around for me. We've been kind of in a slump, so I guess they're giving more guys some opportunity, and I was lucky enough to be one of those guys, and I think I'm taking advantage of it pretty well.
Was it a matter of kind of getting adjusted to this level of play? You played a midget minor last year, if I'm not mistaken, so jumping all the way to Junior A in a year span, did that take some major adjustments?
Yeah, definitely. It was the jump up to juniors a little bit. I broke my wrist last year, so I got to play about 20 games last season, so also, just getting in the groove back of just normal hockey season was kind of it, and then obviously jumping up to juniors was a big step for me too. So I think that was pretty much what it was.
So I just asked Tobias Fladeby, who's a veteran, he's been through it a little bit, but I want to kind of get your read on it. What is the mood in the locker room right now? Everybody, it's no secret that the first half didn't go according to plan. Certainly, everybody's hoping for a few more wins coming into 2017. But what's the mood like? Is it kind of a defiant? Toby said it was almost eager to get out there. What's your read on it?
Yeah, I guess I could agree with what Toby was saying. We're not getting too down on ourselves. We know we have I would say a younger team, kind of starting to get older with the trades and stuff. But having a lot of newcomers on the team definitely is going to be hard for any team to do. So just getting used to that, I think. But the mood, is pretty upbeat. We're pretty happy. I'm obviously not happy with the results, but happy at where we've come from the beginning of the season. Of course, we'd like a few more wins under our belts, but I think soon here you'll start seeing the tides turn a little bit.
Compared to last week, which was so weird with all the travel irregularities from the blizzard and guys getting to town late, some guys not even getting to town in time for Thursday's game, how valuable has this week been, having a full week of practice with everybody here to kind of just get on the same page?
It's been really good, actually. I think we kind of needed it. Of course, when the guys missed a couple days and didn't get to practice, this week has been huge for us. We're just hoping to have a better result than we did last weekend for sure.
So this weekend, two teams that you guys have struggled a little bit with lately, Aberdeen and the Wilderness. We'll start it out against the Wings. What's something 5-on-5 the forwards are looking at this week?
I think just when we're entering the zone, to kick it out to our wings and get driving to the net and get pucks on net. I think that's our biggest key for us. And the defensive zone, just chipping pucks out of the zone when we can, not getting stuck in our DN. We're turning too many pucks over at each blue line. We just got to get deep and get to work.
Meanwhile, the Wilderness coming to town on Saturday. We remind fans to buy and print tickets online right now at bismarck.bobcats.com. You're on the power play now. Power play struggled a little bit against the Wilderness here in the first 4 meetings out of 8. What does the PP need to do to kind of turn it up a little bit against the newest members of the division?
To be honest, we just need to move the puck quickly and get pucks to the net. When we don't move the puck quickly, when we don't have our head on a swivel, it's just not working out for us, and we're not getting time in the zone. So that's kind of what we need, and we need to get guys in front of the net.
Well, Coop, we thank you very much for sharing a little time. Congrats on the great run lately. Keep it up, and good luck this weekend against the Wings and the Wilderness.
Thank you.
All right, that's Bobcats winger Cooper Haar. We'll jump out for a commercial break. Garrett Roth with us when we return. It's the Bobcat Hockey Coaches Show on Super Talk.